Let's look through the changes that you should have for Finance Act 2023 on Nifty Payroll. So the first thing when you open is to, on the home page, click on statutory rates. That's the first thing to check. So you should have a line for HF. Most likely it will sit at the top like this. It should have HF 2023 starting from 2023 July to no end. That's the first thing. Now for PAYE, you would have had up to here before. So you should have now this last line. So that's PAYE 2023. And it should start 2023 July to no end. Make sure that your 2021, the period 2, is not showing as no end, but it's showing as 2023 July. Okay, so on this first section, HF and PAYE, check these two and that one. Right, that's for tables. Now we go to values. I had not shown you this before, but you need to update this. Now there's this button, or rather this checkbox here, you need to tick. If you don't tick it, you can't make any changes here. It's just to make sure you don't make changes by mistake. So if you click editable, you'll see this last line getting activated, which means now you can add an entry. The first thing I want you to do is, so we have these CTs, these are corporate tax. You can see corporate tax rate. These are the rates used for secondary employees. So what we have is 3 lines, the last one of which is CT starting January 2021. For these values, you don't have a table ID. So this last rate for CT is 30%, and that has been increased from July to 35%. So what you do is, on that line, where you have no end, finish this on 2023 June, like that. Make sure you have 2023 as the closing month, the period 2, for this CT of 30%. Then come to the bottom, from the drop-down list, pick CT, and come here, put 2023 July, and put no end, and put 0.35, which is 35%. Click in the next line to save it. Now you may say you don't have secondary employees and you don't think you need to change this, but you never know. You might get them in future. It's better you fix this so that if you get them, you're not using the wrong rate. So in the end, you'll have 4 lines for CT. This last one with 2023 to no end, 35%, and these 3 which were there before. The last of which was 2021 January to 2023 June at 30%. So that's it for statutories. The next thing is, let's go to the payslips. Let's go to payslips. On payslips, go to July. If you are not processed before, you'll need to process, then I can show you the reports. Now there is 5 new reports I've added. In the government and statutory column, I've added the HF for upload. You have the HF PDF and HF Excel. In the payslip summaries and lists, I've added these 2 summaries which show the GovDeds. I added this to support your summary. So if we open the summary, you see your GovDeds are shown as a total. So in this case, total is 7410. I thought this report would be useful to show you the breakdown of the GovDeds. So you can see I have the same total here, 7410, and it breaks down for each individual what is NHIF, NSSF Tier 1, Tier 2, and House Levy to give you the total, which comes to that. I think this is useful. The Excel file is just the same, but you can export it to Excel. Now I intend to change or add columns here to show you the pay being used to calculate each of these because they're different. NHIF is on basic pay, NSSF is on gross pay, and housing fund is on cash plus basically gross pay plus benefits. So I'll add columns here showing each of those pay so you can do your calculations tests. So let's look at each of these. So the HF for upload, if you open it, should look like this. It has the 4 columns: the ID number, the member name, the PIN, the gross salary, and the basic salary. If you have somebody with benefits, you should see a difference, like in this case. This John Kamau has some benefits. If you want to know what those benefits are, let's go straight down to the Excel. Actually, even the PDF will show you. If you open, you'll see you have columns here for basic, benefits, and gross. And you'll see the people who have benefits appear in the benefits column. Those without, the gross will be the same as what's called basic. And then you have the HF for the employee and the organization and the total. And the Excel is, again, exportable, showing exactly the same as what the PDF is showing. So those are the new things for HF and this other GovDeds report. Make sure you have those. Make sure they're opening. If any problems, let me know.